Good evening, everyone. I just want to say welcome to our very first internet TV show. This is iPhoenix TV. We were having a bit of technical issues, but this is the first and not the only. So we're going to work this out as we go. Tonight, I have a very special guest, Xavia Fox. She's going to be in. She's coming on in, and she's going to tell us more about what she does. She is a fellow life coach, just like myself. And I just wanted to just say, just welcome to everyone. This is something that we're going to do. We're having a platform for just to know, let you know exactly what's going on in your backyards, in your neighborhoods, just to be more well informed on what's going on in our local entertainment industry, the professionals, what we're doing. And this is a platform for you. So if this is something you think you want to do you want to get onto iPhoenix TV, just make sure that you get some, email us at phoenixgroupinc2@gmail.com. And you can just put in there iPhoenix TV. We're taking all submissions. We're doing this once a week at 7 p.m. weekly. All right. So in just a few moments, Xavia will be coming in. I'm just going to get her up on here and talk to her. All right. So once again, I am Alanda Gregory. I will be your host. We're going to have several other hosts, but I am your host to kick off this wonderful, wonderful iPhoenix TV. And let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am an entrepreneur. I am a life coach. I have started Phoenix Rise Productions, which is now will be renamed this year as a Tri-Phoenix Group, mainly because we have other businesses as well. We have a booking agency. We have coaching services. So they have three companies under the umbrella of one. So we'll be the Tri-Phoenix Group. I want to say welcome to our newest member, Pierre Evans. And he is phenomenal. We just added him on to our team. He's going to be doing our booking for hereafter and whenever. So let's see where Xavier is. Xavier is, and when she gets on, we'll get started. So in the meantime, I'm going to get some information. And hey, if you got any questions and if you want to ask Xavier, please don't forget to click on the Q&A. You can even type it on the link right there, and we will be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. All right. So without any further ado, as we're waiting for Xavier, we're going to play some little music, and we'll be right back. All right. And we are back. Xavier, can you hear me? All right, we are back. And once again, here is Xavier. She's going to tell us more. She can't hear me, so we're going to type in some questions. We don't understand what's going on. We had my guy test everything, but you know what? I hear we are in Mercury retrograde. That may be one of the reasons why we're having some issues. So, Xavier, introduce yourself.
Hi. Can everybody hear me? I am the CEO of To the Wise Empowerment Workshop. I'm a little off guard because, of course, I can't hear, but we're going to make this. I'm so excited to be here as the first guest on Alanda's show, the iPhoenix show. I'm so excited for her. I just want to tell you it's going to be a lot of work, just so that you know that. The workshops that I facilitate are empowering workshops, and they cover a lot of different areas. I cover life planning, and a lot of state and county agencies have signed up or booked me to come and speak on those, as well as youth organizations, mentoring, um, colleges, high schools. So if you are a decision maker for any of those facilities, then I would love to come and present for you. I also do a entrepreneurship workshop, which is called Entrepreneurship, Balancing Business and Pleasure. I've been an entrepreneur since 2000.
Awesome.
And so I definitely know the challenges that entrepreneurs, small business owners face when balancing business and, we got to have a personal life too. We can't work all the time, and sometimes you feel guilty because, your business either suffers or your family is suffering, or it could be your dating life doesn't exist. That was my situation. I also offer a workshop called Achieving Sexual Freedom. hmm That's actually my one of my favorite workshops. And in that workshop, I deal with There's three parts to that workshop. Each one is, well, part one and part two are hour long. I deal with the beliefs that we form based on religious and social conditioning. That's part one. We talk about that, why you feel the way you feel about sex. And then part two, I actually get into Kama Sutra, tantric sex, Kundalini. We discuss a whole lot of different things that can enhance your sexual experience. We get away from the mundane and we get something that gets you more in touch spiritually and heightens that experience. And part three is optional. Part three is good if you're doing like a girls' night, or if you're having a bachelorette party or something like that, or if it's a group of couples and you want to get together. Because part three is actually an adult event. I am going to be promoting kids' toys and stuff. So you do part one, part two, and then you ease on into part three, and you just have a good old time. I do workshops. It's a two workshops under personal life management. One is called Dating, Relationships, Sex, and Youth, and that focuses on looking at the type of relationship you want, because it's one thing to find a person that you want, and it's another thing to find a relationship that you want. Sometimes you find a great person, but they're incapable of giving you the relationship that you want to need. So in dating, relationship, sex, and you, we explore the type of relationship, date for fun. Like, I am recently single. I've been single about 5 months, so I'm not ready for a relationship. I could date for fun. We could go hang out. So I talk about dating for fun, and then I talk about dating for the purpose of relationship. Because dating for fun, you can pretty much date whoever that seems nice. But
Ooh, so yes, I love that. So
what made me choose my line of work?
yes.
Process management, personal life management is called the secrets to choosing the right mate revealed. And that's where we talk about actually the mate that you choose. And the last but not least is spirituality and the law of attraction. I'm definitely very into the law of attraction. So I have a workshop where I talk about that for people who have, questions about the Bible. I used to be a licensed minister. And so I have a strong foundation in the Bible. I know what it says. So we explore that. Now, Alonda is asking me what made me choose my line of work. And I would just like to say, I believe my line of work chose me. I think this is my purpose. I know it's my passion because I get excited just talking about it. I have a few other things I want to talk about too, but I get so excited talking about the workshop because I really get to share. My husband died back in 1998, and found a eventually. And so what happened is, once I went through my whole 2 year process of mourning and getting myself back together, I'm an entrepreneur to my heart. And so true to form, I thought to myself, how do I meet men and make money at the same time? So I started doing singles events, and I started doing this one. I did the meet and greet like everybody does, but I also did this event called the Chat and Chill, where singles got together and discussed um, the dating scene and what their issues and challenges were. And that really grew really big. Matter of fact, I collaborated with a guy that was in Chicago, and he brought a whole busload of people down. Asked me to do a single spot on Wednesdays on the radio show, and then I had a
It sounds like you're breaking up a little bit.
my experiences as well as learn from them. 2002 is when that started. So fast forward, as I continued out and I started sharing things on there, and then I met a woman at an event named Rita Stewart, and she and I clicked. I didn't know the role ever. She is the founder of Masterforce, and it is they teach you coaching. And so she spoke to me about participating in that program, and so I went through the life coaching program. All of my life experiences have brought me to exactly where I am now, and which is what the law of attraction actually tells you. Everything that you've thought about and done brings you to where you are right now. I also am the founder of a matchmaking service. I operate Fox Finders, exclusive matchmaking service, and part of that service is a singles networking event that's called the Zodiac Mixer. So it's kind of like your singles mixer, yet there's a little twist to it because you are kind of already matched based on your zodiac and who's compatible. So you're not just in there meeting everybody and not knowing what's going on with you or what the potential is. On the little badge that we give you, it has who you're matched with as far as love, business, and who, because you know, some sexes, I mean, some, I'm just saying, that's what it said. And so, and so on the badge, we have who you're compatible with in business, who you're compatible with in love, and who you would just have with. Okay, she didn't drop another question, so I can also talk
Well,
about
well, I did have a
I can also
question.
talk
I
about my
did.
book. I'm
I
writing
did.
a book because my life has definitely been book worthy. That is definitely going to be an awesome read as we learn from our experiences. The book again is entitled "The Men in My Life and What I've Learned," and it starts with my dad. I did grow up with a father, and I grew up with a father who was apparently he was kind of cute back then. I don't know. People say I look like him, so I guess he looked like a girl. No, I'm kidding. But
You know what? That is
I've had one heartbreak in my life. Outside of the death of my husband, of course, that was my biggest break. But I had one heartbreak in my life because a lot of women have said that they've had their hearts broken so many times that they're surprised their heart still works. It gave me a jump on the game. Okay. Um, because in the way that he does, he taught me from the male, taught me, he couldn't teach me from a woman's perspective, but he could tell me what a man in a woman when considering her for long term type things. Do I
so.
make the uncomfortable comfortable?
Yeah, how do you make them comfortable when they come to when events?
um, I'm not sure how I actually do that. Uh, I believe it's a combination of just my silly personality, as well as being understanding. I am definitely not judgmental at all, and so I definitely offer them that information that you can feel completely open. And sometimes I will also share some of my experiences that maybe, you know, I, for some reason, I have this, I don't really get embarrassed. So, it would be an embarrassing situation potentially if I had the ability to be embarrassed. But I'll share some of my own stories to make sure that that person that I'm dealing with is comfortable. That comes in along with the workshop, because with all of the workshops that I mentioned, I also have VIP days, which is like follow up. So if you come to one of the group workshops, then you can sign up for a VIP day, which would be a one-on-one, and then you and I can discuss whatever is going on in your life, what's bothering you, if you're having confidence or self-esteem issues, if you really want some intense one-on-one time with regard to dating. We can even walk through it, go out and teach you how to flirt a little bit, where to meet men, the whole thing. So, and that comes in especially handy with motivation. 3 months down the line, you have this whole plan laid out, but you're 3 months down the road. And a lot of you should have a VIP day coming up in about March, because you made New Year's resolutions a few days ago. What is it, the 8 days ago?
Yeah, it is.
I haven't stopped going yet. But
Okay.
if you need some motivation, certainly can get you set up for some VIP days.
Okay.
What else you
Tell,
got for me?
tell
Let me
us
see what
tell
I
us
got for
more.
you.
Tell us
Ah,
more about the relationship summit.
yes, I was just about to say that, because my buddy would kill me if I didn't mention the Finding Your Happy Relationship Summit that is coming February 7th and 8th in Chicago, Illinois. So if you are in Chicago or the surrounding areas, we know Wisconsin and Indiana, that for Indiana, on Saturday and Sunday, February 7th and 8th, that's coming up, we will be holding a relationship summit. There is Miss Rita, there's Icha, um, workshop. Miss Rita's going to do couples school. Icha is doing the Puswatra with, because she is going to speak about how to care for your feminine intimate stuff.
Okay.
You're going to have those Yanni eggs. I think that's how you pronounce it. We
Yoni.
also have Miss Kelly Porter Turner, and she deals with sexual abuse and how to get past that. We have Miss Jodine Baxter Ash, who deals with domestic violence. So if you're dealing with that or know somebody who is, you definitely shop. Jodine is a longtime friend of mine. I've known her for 15 years, and she is a survivor of domestic violence herself. But we were working on an event together, and somehow she and somebody who can speak on the issue and relate to you, for sure. Let's see. We also have Benjamin. He's the testosterone panel workshop. I'm there, of course. I'm doing the dating, relationship, sex, and you workshop, so we can talk and the whole dating for fun versus dating for relationship.
That sounds
And
like fun. That sounds like fun.
I think I got I think I got everybody. Was that 9? Kiana, I can't forget my buddy. Kiana is
You can't forget
doing the
Kiana.
art of intimacy. So that'll definitely. She's been married for a long time, so she knows how to keep those fires hot. So you definitely want to make
Oh,
sure.
oh yeah.
It's February 7th and 8th in Chicago, Illinois. We're holding it at the Michelle Clark High School, and you can go to the website that is www.findyourhappyrelationshipsummit.com. So I'm pretty sure that Alonda will put up a link to www.findyourhappyrelationship.com.
Oh yeah. We're definitely gonna put that. Definitely gonna put that on the Goldie pages. So, anything else?
I do want to add that I am going to be in Atlanta also in February. There's a big steppers event there, and I will be doing the. They hold workshops on Saturday, on Friday and Saturday, for the attendees as well as it's open to the public. And so I will be doing part one and part two of achieving sexual freedom. So if you are in the Atlanta area,
Oh my
February, I
God.
believe it's the 19th. That's the day I'll be presenting. Definitely come and check us out. The hotel, oh gosh, I can't think of the name of the hotel offhand, but I will be posting information on my Facebook page. And you can find me on Facebook at Xavia Fox. There's only two Xavier, so Xavia Fox. You can find me Xavia Fox on Facebook. I am at Xavia Fox on Twitter. I am Xavia Fox on LinkedIn. I am Xavia Fox.
All right,
I'm kind of
Xavia
goofy.
Fox. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate what you've done for us today. We're working through all of our technical difficulties. I am looking and doing some technical things on this side. So, Xavier, is there anything else before we sign off?
Thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll be talking soon. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. This will be shown on the iPhoenix TV on YouTube. So once again, if you want to follow us, you go to the link. The YouTube video will be replaying in another, give me another hour as we go through it. And you have any questions, follow Xavia Fox on Facebook, LinkedIn. You got the links, and you have any more information about the relationship, find your happy relationship summit. Go to her links and you will find out more information. This is Chicago, February 7th and 8th. Thanks again for tuning in to iPhoenix TV. Good night and see you next week.